In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 13, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Guardians versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Cleveland Guardians have been doing incredibly well as they have the top spot in the American League Central with a 59-52 record thanks to their 5-game winning streak. Young righty Triston McKenzie has been doing well and is coming off a dominant victory over the Houston Astros as he pitched 8 shutout innings and gave up 2 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. The Toronto Blue Jays have been doing pretty well this season as they are 60-50 so far this season, but are just 5-5 in their last 10 games. Right-hander Mitch White will get the ball here as he is coming off a losing effort against the Minnesota Twins as he went 4.2 innings and allowed 3 runs on 6 hits with a walk and 2 strikeouts. The Blue Jays are 1-4 in their last 5 overall and are 1-4 in their last 5 versus a team with a winning record. The Blue Jays are 1-4 in their last 5 games versus a right-handed starter. Toronto has lost 3 straight in 6 of 8. The Guardians are 5-0 in their last 5 overall and are 4-0 in their last 4 road games. Triston McKenzie has dominated as of late as he is 4-2 with a 1.7 earned run average in his last 7 games, while Mitch White is 0-1 with a 2.87 earned run average in 3 games since the All-Star break. After picking up an 8-0 win on Friday, where Cal Quantrill dominated for 7 innings, Cleveland's bullpen got rest while Toronto had to use 5 different relievers. The bullpens have been a big difference this season, as well as the Guardians are 7th in MLB with a 3.39 reliever earned run average, while the Blue Jays are 15th with a 3.89 bullpen earned run average. Through 112 games, Cleveland ranks 18th in OPS and 16th in runs scored. For the season, Toronto ranks 3rd in OPS and 5th in runs scored, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. If you like runs scored, you came to the right place as these offenses have the ability to put up crooked numbers fast. Looking as of late, the Guardians are scoring 4.17 runs per game in their last 6 games, while the Blue Jays are averaging 3 runs per game in their previous 5 games. Since the All-Star break, both teams have not done too well as Cleveland is 9th in the majors with a 3.58 team earned run average, while the Blue Jays are currently 18th in MLB with a 3.96 team earned run average up to this point. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Baltimore Orioles have been extremely hot as they have won 8 of their last 10 games and now hold the final American League wild card spot with a 59-53 record. They will send rookie lefty DL Hall to the mound to make his MLB debut in this start at 23 years old. The Tampa Bay Rays are struggling as of late as they have lost their last 3 games and are currently out of the playoffs with a 58-53 record. They are sending young southpaw Shane McClanahan to the mound as he is coming off a losing effort against the Detroit Tigers as he went 6.1 innings and allowed 4 runs on 6 hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts. Tampa Bay has now lost 2 games in a row and McClanahan has struggled since returning from the break. He was lit up in his last 3 starts as he pitched for 17.2 combined innings and gave up 11 earned runs. He is 0-3 since the All-Star game as he just hasn't looked the same. The Orioles, on the other hand, are heating up. They are 7-3 in their last 10 and they took down McClanahan and the Rays on July 26th. They have shown that they can hit him hard and I expect them to do that in this one. Even with Shane McClanahan on the mound, he has had 2 stinkers in a row while DL Hall has an advantage with the emotions behind making his MLB debut. Looking at the offenses as of late, the Orioles are averaging 5 runs per game in their last 13 games while the Rays are scoring 3.5 runs per game in their previous 12 games. The Orioles seem to have the magic going right now, so the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The Rays will be starting Shane McClanahan on the mound, as he has been solid this season. He is currently 10-5 with a 2.24 earned run average and a .83 WHIP. It is very difficult to reach base against him and he does a great job of getting out of tough situations. He is also 8-3 at home with a 2.32 earned run average, as he has performed great in front of his fans this season. He is going to continue pitching well and he will do his part in keeping the Orioles off the scoreboard. I also see the Rays struggling at the plate, as Spencer Watkins is starting on the mound. He is 4-2 with a 4.02 earned run average, but I see him shutting down the Rays for the first half of this game. The Orioles bullpen will then enter the game, as the Rays won't be able to score against them either. Baltimore's bullpen is giving up the third least amount of runs per game, as they have been lights out this season. The Rays are also only scoring the 22nd least amount of runs per game. DL Hall has the advantage over hitters as they do not have much tape on him, while Shane McClanahan is 8-3 with a 2.32 earned run average in 13 home starts this season. These bullpens have been doing extremely well over the entire season, as well as Baltimore is third in baseball with a 3.08 reliever earned run average thus far, while Tampa Bay is currently ninth with a 3.42 bullpen earned run average right now. Runs are going to be difficult to come by here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds. The Cincinnati Reds will host the Chicago Cubs on Saturday as their three-game series continues. Both of these teams were off on Friday after the Cubs beat the Reds 4-2 in the Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa. Chicago is 4-1 in their last 5 games against right-handed starting pitcher and 1-5 in their last 6 road games. The under is 4-1 in Chicago's last 5 road games. Cincinnati is 7-3 in their last 10 games following an off day and 5-15 in their last 20 Saturday games. The under is 9-2 in Cincinnati's last 11 games. Chicago is 9-4 in these two teams' last 13 head-to-head meetings. Through 111 games, Chicago ranks 14th in OPS and 11th in runs scored. For the season, Cincinnati ranks 25th in OPS and 26th in runs scored. The Reds usually respond better to rest, as Cincinnati has won 7 of its last 10 games following a day off. But the Cubs have lost 20 of their last 28 games when in that situation, and 5 of their last 6 road games overall. Chicago was able to win the first game of this series, which was played in the middle of a cornfield in Iowa. For this game, Chicago is starting Adrian Sampson, who has allowed 8 runs in his last 16.1 innings pitched. For the Reds, Graham Ashcraft has allowed 1 earned run in his last 14 innings pitched. I also like the edge on the mound for the Reds with Ashcraft, who has a 0.64 earned run average in his last 2 starts, and the Reds have won 4 of his last 5 starts, which includes victories over the Yankees, the Cardinals, and the Brewers. Ashcraft has pitched very well in his last few starts for Cincinnati, and I believe that will continue here. So the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Both of these offenses have been terrible lately, with the Cubs 26th in MLB averaging just 3 runs over their last 10 contests, and the Reds averaging just 2.4 PPG over their last 10 games, which is 29th ahead of only Miami. Although Ashcraft was rocked in Wrigley Field in late June, he has put together a strong rookie season and should fare much better here. On the other side, the Cubs will be sending Adrian Sampson to the mound, and they have not allowed more than 4 runs in any of his last 6 starts. Although Ashcraft was shelled by the Cubs in his lone start, it doesn't seem likely that will be the case. While both Sampson and Ashcraft are solid enough to only allow 2 to 3 runs before handing it over to the bullpen. Only 2 games have gone under 9 runs, including the last one, while in the Reds' last 10 games they are averaging just 6.6 runs per game, while the Cubs are averaging 6.4 runs per game. The Cubs and Reds have combined for a ton of high-scoring games, but 9 runs seems too high here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.